Hey guys, Jonny and Lawrence back for the next episode of Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode.
Hello.
So last episode we got pretty far into Project E, I would say. Well,
Yes.
reasonably far. We now have the Transmutation Tablet and tables and all that, and we got the Wand of Animation as well. So we have been animating a few more blocks. Actually, I think if I look in this chest up here, I've temporarily took them out of the system. But we now have Crystal Teen, Supremium Block, Crystal Matrix, Inferior Essence, Prudentium Essence, and the Ultimate Ingot, and a few more. Essentially, I went through and made all the... So if we look at Supremium, I made the block of Supremium Essence, and the same one for each tier, and the block of Supremium, which is the ingots. So we now basically have a huge supply of ingots and essence for all the tiers,
Nice.
which will cut down on a lot of crafting. But what we were interested in at the tail end of last episode was the applied energistics integration.
Yes.
So if we look in the row section, the first thing we need to get started with here is the Soul Talisman, which looks like it should be pretty easy. Actually, let me just add this to my search because I think we're going to be making all of this stuff. And I think we actually have the stuff to make all of this.
Okay.
So we have a bunch of transmutation tables because they have EMC. These soul stones, I have already made a couple, but it's just some red matter glowstone and lapis. So I can make one of these. Actually, I think I want a couple of these. And what these do is they bind to your own EMC. So if I right click that, it should say bound to Jonny. And now if I put that in a machine that accepts this, it will use my personal EMC rather than, well, not have access to any EMC. So that's useful.
Oh, okay.
What does the quest book want us to do next? So then it's the Transmutation Chamber, and this is where it gets actual exciting. And this is easy, blocks of iron, obsidian, and the Transmutation Tablet, which again has EMC, so we have tons of them. Well, because I
Yes.
made tons. But this is the block I've been wanting for a long time. So I'm just gonna chuck it here. I think
Okay.
it can go anywhere. It does accept two things, though. The first one is the alchemical algorithms, and the next one is the efficiency catalyst. So what this block does is it kind of works like the Mark II condenser, and that anything you pipe in gets converted to EMC, but you can also interface with it through something like applied energistics. So it can also retrieve items via EMC, which means awesome stuff, basically.
Okay.
It means we should be able to make anything, well, not even make, just have anything that has EMC always available, assuming I have learned it. But if we hook this up for a second, just so it's ready, we're not going to do anything yet because we really want to put these things in first. So the book, the alchemical algorithms, again, quite easy, just book and quell and transmutation table. What this does is it means anything that goes into this block will be automatically learned, so I'll be able to access it in my transmutation table.
Okay. Do I need to make one of those as well?
No, because it's just going to be bound to one person's EMC. So
Okay.
anything in applied energistics will just use my EMC going forward.
Oh, okay.
Should be fine, I think.
Yep.
But without this book, it would still accept items and burn them into EMC, but you wouldn't be able to retrieve them because it wouldn't actually learn them. But
Which
the
would be
other
bad, I'm
that would be
assuming.
bad. Well, it would be okay. It would just be better to have it. But the other thing we want is these efficiency catalysts, and I think they stack up to 4. Yeah, 4. And what this does is basically, this isn't as efficient as doing it through a transmutation table. I think after you extract like 30 of an item or that, you have to pay an extra EMC per item. So it's not a big deal. But if we put these efficiency catalysts in, there will not be any efficiency loss using this.
Oh, okay. That's
So
quite
it just
nice.
seems worth doing. But I think this is actually pretty good to test. So I'm just going to set a crazy priority here because anything that's got EMC, we're going to want to go into there. And now let me find something that has EMC. So, what should we pick? I don't know. A Zenith Furnace. And now if I search for a Zenith Furnace, as soon as I put this in the system, because this has such a high priority, it should go into that. And it didn't work. That was disappointing. Why didn't it work? Does this need power? I feel like there's something that goes here. What
Maybe a transmutation table?
I'm an idiot. I need to put the soulbound talisman in there as well. So now if we take out the Zenith and chuck it back in, there we go. We now have 1,000,000 Zenith furnaces on hand, which is awesome. Now, that would work for pretty much everything that has EMC. I could take it out and put it back in. It would just instantly have 1,000,000, which is awesome.
Should it work if I take something out of
Yes,
Okay,
it should do. Is it not?
To be fair, that does not have EMC.
Just search for EMC. It does actually work.
Oh, okay.
Now you should be able to take something out.
Interiors. Yes, it does.
Yes.
It does. That's
Well,
good.
that is awesome. And we could do that with every item, but I've actually done a bit of a painstaking effort before this recording and went through and basically anything we have that has EMC, I have made sure we have at least one of in the system. And the reason for that is because rather than us take everything out and put it back in, we can just use this MEIO port and basically get applied energistics to put everything back in. So this will take everything off these storage cells, and if they've got EMC, they'll go into the Transmutation Chamber. If they don't have EMC, they'll go back and fill up our drives, like just happened there. That was not the most successful run, I will say that.
No.
Okay, we'll chuck the... Okay. That was unfortunate, to say the least. But in essence, it would have worked. It would have worked. I'm guessing just the things in there didn't have EMC.
Are you sure?
What? Am I sure about that?
Do you have more drives to do?
Loads more drives to do, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I was looking at the
Yeah.
ME, the applied energy.
Unfortunately, it's filling up these drives, so that does make me wonder if just we're that unlucky and none of these things have EMC. I also don't know why they're not moving over. They say they're empty, but they're not moving over to this side like they usually do.
No idea.
But either way, we're going to go ahead and move everything over like this and be back in a sec. Okay, so we're finally just done moving over pretty much all the stuff. So now we have pretty much 1,000,000 of everything, which is pretty awesome. I mean, we have more than 1,000,000 of some things just because they're in bigger barrels, I guess.
Yes, I think so. I don't know.
It seems weird because everything else seems like capped at 1,000,000. But it does mean I now have a stupid amount of EMC. I've got 17 trillion just because I chucked in a stack of fading matter.
But why not?
I don't want to have to top up EMC ever. I would much rather this just made EMC for me all the time. So for that, there's two ways we can do this. We can actually just import the fading matter into the system, and then it'll get turned into EMC because it'll get exported to the chamber. But
Okay.
there's another block from equivalent integrations that I want to play with. So let's make the Transmutation Disassembler. And literally all this does is converts anything that goes into it into my personal EMC. So if I put that down, I do need to put a soulbound talisman in there. And although it's completely pointless, I'm going to put the book in there as well, just so if we do burn up new stuff, it will learn them. But it should be fine. And now if I put this on here, that on there, get rid of that. Yeah, that should be burning all of the EMC, all of the fading matter we had. And now we have 34 trillion, 35, 36, 40. Is this still going?
I think
It
so.
is still going. Okay, we have 50 trillion EMC. I'm hoping that should tide us over for a minute.
Probably just a minute, yeah.
So there is some stuff in here that it's just because they're showing up for EMC even though they don't have it.
Yes.
Like the cables and stuff. If we were to craft one, as soon as it showed up in the system, it would know about it and then we'd just have 1,000,000. So I don't think we really need to worry about EMC items anymore. That's for sure.
It's fine.
But if we look in the quest book, I think there's one other thing here. We're never going to use this, but for quest completion, we are also going to make the Transmutation Generator. And all this does is it can generate FE. Well, RF? I think it's FE from EMC, but we don't want that.
Yeah.
Although there is another interesting thing I found when I was looking into equivalent integrations, and this is the Conjuring Assembler. So I'm going to make one of these because I'm curious to try this thing out, but it needs an alchemical bag and then just some iron and another transmutation tablet. And as far as I'm aware, this... Oh, so far it doesn't work how I thought it worked.
Ah.
Do I... Surely I don't need to soul bind this. Sneak right click to configure. Oh, okay, I misunderstood how this works. So let's find something like Ethaxium, because that's that thing I really struggled to say.
Yeah.
Good choice.
That, probably definitely a good choice.
But basically what you do is you shift right click it and can configure what item you want. And then it will be able to place items in the world from your EMC, which is pretty nice.
Nice.
So it kind of works like a dank null, except completely limited to one thing. But there's a couple of other things I wanted to do today. Now that we've kind of got that applied energistics integration going quite nicely, I think we can maybe finish off this section, but that's not what I want to do just now. I kind of want to return to the armor quest, because I actually feel like we might be able to do all the armor now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. So if we have a look at this tech bench, which I think annoyingly has to be made in the existing bench.
Oh.
But we are going to need some Ender, Dragon Scales, Guardian Scales, Witherbone, and Infused Lava Crystal, all of which have EMC, so that is nice. Compressed Obsidian, the previous tables, and all that stuff. I'm going to grab the things together to get these tables built, and then we'll be back. So just when I went to make the tier bench, I realized that we need compressed obsidian, which is fine, but it's not normal obsidian. Well, not the typical compressed obsidian. It's got to be compressed in the workbench, which is kind of annoying. Oh, I grabbed 9 stacks because I was just going to shift click these in here, but I don't care anymore. I'll just make one because, you know what? Has EMC. But I'm going to go ahead, make this bench, make the next one, and we'll be back in a sec. So guys, we have all of the banshees now,
Yay.
Which is pretty awesome. The thing we're going to do now is upgrade the armor. So if we have a look at the next armor quest, it's going to be the Inferior Armor. And this is just basically the current armor we have, plus these Inferior cores, which aren't too bad. I've already went ahead and made a bunch of these. And the ingots we got by animating blocks of Inferium, Prudentium, Intermedium, Supremium, all that stuff. So we have tons of that to hand. And in fact, there is this handy chest right here that I think, if I have counted correctly, has the right amounts to do all the way up to end steel.
So it's not going to be correct then?
It's probably not going to be correct, no. But we need some dragon armor to begin with, which isn't in our system because it's in our safe space, the safe chest over here. But that's fine. I can chuck it in the system and then hopefully should just learn it. It did indeed. So we're going to need 2 of each of these things, and then I should be able to just start grabbing this material. And if all things go right, maybe just make all the armors. Maybe.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to do one first, just to make sure that I did count correctly, because otherwise this is going to be a lot more painful than I thought. But I don't think it's going to be too bad, just because we have everything to hand. The other thing I never actually checked is if these have EMC, because maybe I could have just jumped to a higher tier. But that's the Inferium done, so I'm just going to keep doing this all the way up to the one that we get stuck on, and then we'll come back. Or we might actually just speed up this whole process.
Yes. Go.
So we've just got up to the Supremium armor, which I actually think is pretty decent armor from memory. And like even without the item totem, I'm pretty sure we can now fly with this stuff.
Oh, okay.
We do not want to stop there. We want to keep going and see how far we can get. I actually feel like maybe we can get all the way this episode. So let's keep going. So I actually just got to a blocker, guys. I forgot that the N-Steel armor requires, if I find the right page, the Guardian Diode, which is really easy. It's just some energetic alloy, prismarine, silicon, and yeah. In fact, it's so easy that I think I've already made an autocraft for it. Maybe. If I could spell Guardian. And we should only need to craft one, then it'll get learned by the system. And yep, now we have 1,000,000. So let me just grab 8. And annoyingly, I think this might be the last one we're able to do at present. But we will see. Let's make this one and see if it's any decent. And I think it's the Fluxed Electrum next. So there's a couple of annoying things about the Fluxed Electron, to be honest. Fluxed Electrum, even maybe? Flux Infused. I'm completely wrong. It's Flux Infused. But Fluxed Infused, if we have a look at it, needs these Fluxed Armor platings, which don't have EMC. And if we look at these, it uses Fluxed Electron plates, which don't have EMC. So I had to craft a bunch of these. And I have made a bunch of the plates. I'm hoping I have enough to do this.
Hopefully.
But the other thing we need as part of that is these Flux Crystals, which needs a pulsating crystal, which we should have. I think they've got EMC. Yep, pulsating crystal, and I believe 5 redstone.
I've already set up an autocraft recipe for this.
You've already set up an autocraft. Oh, yes, I do. Flux Crystal. Cool. Well, that's even easier. Let's see if it works is the question, for.
It should work.
I don't know. It's taking a minute.
It will take a minute. It's got to melt down the stuff.
I don't know why this is broke. Let's cancel that. How long does it take to melt down this stuff?
I don't know. I'm going to go check it.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I feel like...
It should be... wait, hang on a second. I know why it's not working.
Did you break it?
No, I didn't break it. I just hadn't set up the filter for the crystal.
Oh, yeah. That old chestnut.
Yep. If only I had a Yeta wrench that I could quickly do this with. Oh, wait.
It's fine. I only need 1,000,000 of them, but I'll just wait. I'll just wait on my 1,000,000.
Give me a second.
1,000,000. I need 1,000,000. Actually, you know what I do need? I need to grab... How many do I need? 6 stacks plus 2. Because I did the math right, bizarrely. I was not expecting this, but I did the math right.
Shock horror.
It is quite shock horror.
It should be in the system.
So one... Oh, these... they do stack. It's just laggy. So that's 3 stacks, 4 stacks, 5 stacks, 6 stacks. Wow, this is so laggy. And then an extra 2. And I should... Oh, yeah. I accidentally grabbed 4 extra N-Steel because I never accounted for the fact that it uses the dragon, the guardian thing even.
Oh,
so
okay.
we have extra. We have leftovers, which is really important, you know, because we're really struggling for resources at this point. We need to make sure that we've got a couple of extras here and there. But I think this is going to be the easy part. The hard bit comes now, and this might be where I need your assistance, Lawrence. So
What do you need?
that's the Flux Infused armor done, but we now need the Flux Infused jet plate, which needs a couple of things. I don't think they're too tricky. So we need some Flux Thrusters, which needs glowstone elevation unit. Actually, I think you've done all this before.
Pretty sure I have.
Is there nothing... Should we just go ahead and make this, because it looks like it's just probably a lot of sub-crafting that's not going to be very interesting.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, we will make this quickly off camera and then come back once we have the jet plate. So many microcrafts later, we have all the cryothium cooling units, the Flux Thrusters, the resonant flux packed armor, and obviously we still had our jetpacks from before. So if I put the Fluxed Infused chest plate, we should get the chest plate. We can upgrade it to the jet plate. And the really awesome thing about this as well is this actually only uses 50 RF per tick versus the 8,000 the previous tier did.
Yeah, that was quite a lot.
I don't really understand the logic there, but that is both them
Kinda wanna try it out.
upgraded. You kind of want to try it out. I will chuck it in the system for you if you want.
Yep.
I've not actually looked around with this. I think it might conflict with the... Oh, wow, that's so much faster. That is way faster. Even like... I feel like even in hover mode, like holding control, that is pretty fast.
Oh, yeah, that's quite fast.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. That is that's good. That's a much needed improvement. I am happy with that. But we actually already have the stuff together to go another 2 tiers. So I don't know if you want to give me that back so I can upgrade it and you can get rid... Or it does mean we'll lose the jet plate.
I'm sure that's fine.
I think in the long run it's bound to be better, right?
Yeah. There you
Oh, okay, I was literally looking at it in the system. I was about to grab it.
go.
But this is the stellar... oh no, I missed something again. I'm so bad for this, but we actually need these sentient enders. So we need a soul vial with a witch in it.
Oh.
Which I actually don't think will be too challenging. I think we can
Which
probably...
witch?
Sorry?
Which witch?
A normal witch? Are you just trying to make a funny?
Which witch? That witch.
Okay, but I'm hoping we just can go to the hunting dimension and quickly grab one. And actually, rather than grab one in a soul vial, which would make sense, let's go grab one in a mob imprisonment tool.
Yep.
And then we only need to grab one, and you just need to be really quick. You want to grab a bunch of soul vials, and you can capture a load of witches in a second.
Yep.
So let's see if we get lucky and there's one just flying around. Not getting very lucky so far. Well, I'm going to hunt about for a minute and see if I can find one, and if not, we'll come up with some other solution for getting a witch. Aha! Found one. Of course, I've spent like 5 minutes looking for a witch, and guess what? I found 2. That is how Minecraft works. I bet you I passed like another 5 on the way back to spawn.
You probably will.
Oh, really? Oh, I might have got rid of the teleport. I did. But, yep, we've got that. So we should be able to chuck this into our mob farm now. And I believe Lawrence has a load of soul vials.
Yep.
Ready to go. So, oh, I did that wrong. But it's fine. Oh, no. I was actually worried this would happen, but I honestly didn't think it would ever happen.
What?
Because we can't put the spectral coil on the bottom of this next one. I put it on the side. And seriously? It gets stuck on the side?
Phantom energy face.
How did my sword not kill that? That's weird. But anyway, we should be able to chuck the witch in here. And then, are you ready?
Yep.
Go. Witches, are you gonna get it? Are you getting them?
Some.
I can turn off the mob killer things.
It's like my
Oh, not the lights. I didn't mean to turn the lights off. Sorry.
I mean, turn the lights off by all means.
Will that help?
Probably not, but I don't see it hindering.
Oh, look at all the witches. Can you capture them?
I am.
I don't know how many we need. I should have probably checked that first there. That would have been useful.
I mean, I might also be capturing some of the blocks.
I think we need 8. Yeah, we need 8. If that helps. Do you think you've got 8?
Maybe. I might put some in the system.
Okay, well, I'll turn it off for now, because I feel like we probably have enough. I'm hearing an awful lot of, like, glass shattering, which is weird. But you think we have enough witches?
Yes.
Nope, I can't spell. Had my fingers in the wrong place. We only have 4.
Oh, wait, hang on a second. 1. How many have you got now?
Yes, 8. Mob and prison.
That was surprisingly harder than...
Shit.
What?
I just put an animated mob imprisonment tool in the system, and it got converted to an empty one.
Oh.
So on that note, I actually think there is some configuration you can do in this transmutation table. If forbidden, items with extra MBT attached will not be allowed to be inserted. Cool. So we want to make that forbidden, and also damaged items, maybe. I think that'll be annoying for mob farm stuff, but for, like, I don't know.
Was it this
I'm going to turn them on and kind of wish... why would you think it was that block?
or this block? Or this one? or this one that I called.
No, it can't have been that one because I had it in my inventory, not in the mob duplicator, remember?
Oh, well.
But yeah, that's kind of annoying. I don't know what block that was. Ironically, I was worried this might happen, which is why all our mob imprisonment tools are over here.
Yeah.
Oh well, it did happen. I was correct. Let me try now. Let me see. Yeah, okay, now that we've turned that setting on, it doesn't delete them. So that's handy.
That's handy.
But do you want to go ahead and make these sentient, whatever I said they were called, those things?
Yeah, sure.
Do you remember what they were called?
Nope.
Sentient Enders. One witch plus Ender Resonator, which has EMC, so we should have a ton of them. So we'll go ahead and make 8 of those, and then we should be able to make the next armor. So I'm just finishing up the last of the stellar armor, because Lawrence kindly made us all of those sentient enders. And again, I got my maths right.
Yes, I did.
They were all there. So now we can upgrade very easily to the red matter stuff.
Nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then the next one is a bit more of a divergence. We need to go over to Draconic, but I'll finish making up the red matter and then we can make a start on this. So guys, I was mistaken. It's not quite the Wyvern chestplate yet. There is actually the ultimate chestplate in between. But either way, it's still Draconic stuff. So I was kind of right, and that's all that matters. But if we look at the Wyvern chestplate, we'll see we actually need tier Wyvern. And the same for the Draconic. I actually thought that would have been a higher tier. But it's fine. So in order to do that, we're going to have to upgrade our fusion crafters to Wyvern tier, which should be nice and easy. We have 10, so I have grabbed the stuff to upgrade 10. The only annoying thing here is going to be that we're going to have to keep swapping them out. So for example, let's say I've put all them down, but now what I'm going to have to do is, if I can switch my inventory back, I will put this basic in the middle. It should automatically start because of the timer, but it's not. So I will click it. Clearly it's just not set to pulse very often, once every 5 seconds.
Oh.
But this should charge up and it should upgrade to a Wyvern crafter. And then I'll be able to do this one here afterwards, but then I'm going to have to start taking the items out of these ones and putting them into the new ones, and it's going to be like a whole thing. So we're going to go ahead and craft all 10 of these upgrade all 10 of these, and then we should be able to get making the ultimate armor. So we're just about to upgrade the final one, and you'll notice this platform looks a little different. So we're now using dimensional transceivers for power, and the cryo stabilized flux ducts, so these can get power faster. We're also tick accelerating it, and basically it took maybe about 20 seconds to charge beforehand. Now it is instant. Actually, you didn't even see the charging, it just jumped straight to crafting there, which was pretty awesome. And even that was pretty instant. So it is nighttime, so we get the benefit of tick acceleration a little bit more, but I think it's worth it.
Yes.
And I think Lawrence has the stuff that you can place now around for the ultimate armor.
Yes, I should do. So the ultimate armor, we just need, I think it's some of this ultimate material.
Yep, 6 ultimate material per, and I think 2 nether stars.
Yep, so there's 1 nether star, there's 2.
Well, that looks like that worked straight away.
Yep.
So this is how fast it is now. This is well worth tick accelerating and doing everything. I'm just chucking this armor in and it's working fine. The biggest issue we're going to have is that we're only using the hopper, so that's going to fill up the hopper.
No.
But that's fine. I can live with these sort of
issues.
First world problems, I guess. But I think that might be a set. Yep, we've just got the first quest complete for this final piece, and we have 2 sets. But now we can actually do the Wyvern, which I thought we could do anyway. Have you managed to grab that stuff yet, or?
No.
Oh, okay, so the only I say tricky things isn't tricky so much. It's just something we've not done before, but is these energy cores. And they're just redstone, draconium, and draconic cores. And there should be autocraft for them, I believe. And do they have EMC? No,
they don't.
Ugh, that's annoying. Let's make 100 or something. Oh yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. I was about to make some of the Awaken draconium ones, but we can't make Awaken draconium yet. Of course. So we need 8 of everything. Have you got any of the other stuff, or shall we? I'd say what.
Getting the other stuff.
Yeah.
But
This is just basically going to be a repeat. We're going to put in the items and then run through all the armor and get up to the wyvern tier. So we'll just go ahead and do that off camera, I think. So we've just got the wyvern armor completed. This stuff looks pretty interesting when you've got when you've got Galacticraft oxygen masks on. It still looks a bit interesting. It's pretty awesome armor for it. I can't remember. There is a hotkey somewhere as well. C. That was a good guess.
Oh.
And you can actually... Oh, maybe you can't on these ones. Maybe you need the Draconic. But you can configure your armor. Oh, here we go. Speed modifier. So you can actually make... What did you say?
I look funny.
Yeah, you do look kind of funny.
Oh, okay. It's because it's the back. I must not.
Oh, that doesn't...
My skin must
that speed
extend
modifier didn't really do anything. That was a bit disappointing. You can get jump modifiers and stuff. There's a lot more configuration. You can actually upgrade the armor as well with item. It's like unlock keys or upgrade keys or something. It's kind of a nuisance to do it. Yeah, so you can use these upgrade keys and do some more what are these? It's called fusion crafting to like add extra like effects and stuff to your armor. So we might look into that later on. But we actually want to upgrade to the next tier because if we look in the quest book, I think we're pretty close.
So close.
2 armors to go. So we have this gem armor next, and all this gem armor is some more wyvern crafting, but it needs stuff we've never seen before, like vulcanite amulets, which super hard to make, you know.
Yep.
We have 1 million now. That's good. Oh, they don't stack. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, well, I will grab 8 of those. The other things we need is body stone. Again, have EMC, so that's fine. The one that's going to be annoying, well, other than the fact that these don't stack, I mean, that's only a little annoying, is actually the final one, the one I was kind of ignoring, the inert Klein star. So if we go down this rabbit hole, I think it starts here. And I'm just going to search for Klein. No, that's not how Klein is spelled. Yeah, it is. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe I must have misspelled it. I thought I had spelled it properly, but these don't stack either. So all we're going to have to do is just upgrade these to the top tier. I think I did the wrong one there. I did. Well, basically, because we've got EMC and applied energistics, this is like actually really easy. So that's quite nice. I just press UCs on it and then chuck it back in the system. Oh, these stack. Thankfully, because I was running out of inventory space. And by that, I mean I had no inventory space. But I suppose I don't need my dragon armor anymore.
I've made my screen look weird.
You've made your screen look weird. Oh, you put on like speed boosts and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, yep. You are quite fast. You clearly got the speed boost to work. Oh, I did as well. Oh, it's only when you're on the ground. I was testing it flying.
Okay.
That'll be why. Yep, that definitely has speed boosts on the ground.
Yep.
And that's without... Yeah, if you hold control, that goes pretty insane. I don't like it.
Hitting the edge
too
wall.
fast.
I can't turn quick enough.
But we should be able to chuck these things in here. And like I said, it's a bit annoying that they don't stack. But either way... Oh, I'm wearing my armor. So that's going to make it kind of hard to put in the system. But let's see, that's not working. Why is that not working? I thought that's what it said. I have an inert Klein star, a body soul, and a volcanic amulet. Okay, I wonder if it's because I configured it. I wonder if that is broke it now, and I'm not going to be able to upgrade it. Let me set that back to how it was, and see if it works now. And if so, that is kind of annoying. Yep, it's totally broken. Oh no, well, no, this time it may be because the items aren't there. That's also a good reason, maybe. Let's see. No, is that item there? Why are you not working? I hope you've not configured much of your armor.
Just the legs and the boots.
I don't get why this isn't working. Are these, you know what? I didn't check the recipes. Yeah, these all need different things.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I suppose the fact they don't stack isn't that a big deal. Well, tell you what, can you put in your chest plate? I think that is. Yeah, chest plate seems to be the one that works for these items. Let's have a look at what we need for the other ones, because I foolishly just assumed they were all going to be the same, but they are not. So that's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm not bothered. Not bothered at all. We need some soul stones. So let's grab 2 of them. What else do we need? I think I've looked at 2 different recipes now, which is not helping.
Oh.
We need the Evertide amulets, which... Oh, that's annoying. I was like, why is that not working? But it's because it emptied the water bucket, obviously. Volcanic things, we don't need them. And then I think... Is that everything? I feel like I'm missing something. Soul and Evertide. Then we need... What's this? The Black Hole Band and Lifestone.
They sound cool.
Okay. This is getting interesting. Is that going to be a pain? That looks alright. Do you have EMC? You totally have EMC. That's all that matters. That's really all I care about these days. Just EMC. And I keep going in different recipes. Stop going in different recipes. This is very confusing. Let me just go ahead and get all this stuff together, because it doesn't look tricky. It's just a lot of different crafts. Woo! Gem armor!
Oh.
There was a bit of a pain, but... Oh yeah, this that felt weird.
That moves really fast.
Yeah, that does move quite fast. But
I forgot I'm not even sprinting.
Oh yeah, it'll move really fast for you because you're on like crazy astral sorcery boosts as well. But
when I fall down the stairs, I sort of like fly. I get airtime.
Fair enough. But we are now just one armor quest away. And I think the only thing holding us back here is that we've never made Awaken Draconium.
Oh, okay.
So we do need to make Awaken Draconium. But it's like the easiest recipe ever. Do you want to grab 4 Draconium blocks? And I shall get the 6 Draconic cores and Dragon Heart.
Yep.
Draconic cores, 6 of you, and a Dragon Heart. Boom. This is going to be like so easy. Like we are so pro at this game now.
Do you want me to just chuck them in?
What? No, in all one slot. Oh wait. Why did I say get 6? Oh no, 4. They go in the middle. Yeah, that's why you're confusing me.
Oh, okay.
I did say get 4, and yes, they all need to go in the middle. But then should be us making some Awakened Draconium.
Yay!
So of course, the first thing we're gonna do here is animate it and put in a mob imprisonment tool.
Of course.
I can't believe how slow that's going based on how fast everything else was going. Like, how expensive is this recipe? 350 million RF.
A lot then.
But still, like, are these things actually limited? Oh, well, this is actually struggling, yeah. Oh, it's daytime. It's daytime. It's okay, it's at like 70%. We'll just speed this up. Animate, imprison. Oh yeah. It's so good. It's just like, yeah, I don't care how much resources you take. I'm just going to make all of you. So this is...
probably will need to do the seeds at some point, though.
I would imagine if there is seeds, it probably implies that even this isn't enough. But at the same time, like, this is going to be so much, surely. Right, I am inside the mob farm. And I should be able to just swap out one of these. We're not going to need witches again just now. I'll take that one out as well. So we're only getting Awakened Draconium. And there we go. Yeah, so now we should be able, if I don't go to Astral Sorcery, we should be able to make the next thing. The final armor tier, I think.
Yay.
So can we actually just uncraft these, or do we need to use a factorizer? Looks like we need to use a factorizer. That's a little bit of a shame. But I did set up a few extra factorizers, so we should be okay for the foreseeable future. I think there's another 2 to allow us to do these kind of patterns now. So if I look for factorizer, it'll be the ones that make ingots. And we should be able to just request some Awakened Draconium, I think, if all goes to plan. Let's make 100.
Gone to plan.
Things sometimes go to plan.
Sometimes.
Maybe. I didn't look in case like all these recipes are different again. I'm really hoping they're not. But I didn't. Oh, we need to make an Awakened core as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that does have EMC.
Yeah. Do you want to grab the stuff for that then?
Yep.
And I can grab the other things. So we're gonna need some of these draconic energy cores, which I think I made a recipe for, and I think have EMC as well. No, they don't have EMC. Why does this make me so sad? I'm also feeling like the factorizers aren't working.
There's your villager impression again.
Yeah, it's because I'm sad. I'm sad at why these aren't working. I don't understand why that's not working.
Probably because
because they're set to combine mode. That's why. None of those recipes would have ever worked. That explains why the ultimate ingots got broken earlier as well, I guess.
I mean, that would, yes.
Yeah. But oh well. It's fine.
I am... Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh my god. Did I really just throw away my sword? Where is my sword? Oh no. Whew. It's in my crafting terminal, guys. Guys, it's fine. It's in crafting terminal. Whew.
I was going to say, that was a close one.
Yeah, that is a hard sword to get, and yeah, I didn't really fancy losing that. So you've got what? Did you say you've got the Awakened
stuff to make the Awakened core?
So
So that's that kicking off.
So we're gonna need another 7 of these, which should be nice and easy now. And I think these will be all. And that's got EMC.
These
so,
totally have EMC.
yeah, that's good. So I put in the cores. Then we need 8 of these as well, I guess.
Yep.
The cores, or is it more?
Nope, like
it's,
one each.
it's 8 of these as well. That's awesome. And then it's just some Draconium,
Nice.
I believe. And I should be able to chuck my armor in here, and it should work. It's not working. Oh, you still putting in the Draconium?
Oh, yes. How much?
Oh, were you? Did you think I was
I
doing
thought
it?
you were
Sorry.
doing it, yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Miscommunication there.
Nope, it's fine. I've got it now. I'm just going to put in spares because I can't board counting. Yes,
enough.
it is charging. Awesome. This is much quicker than that previous recipe. That was terrible, that previous recipe. But I am still quite shocked. It looks like we are genuinely going to get to the top tier of armor
Yes.
in today's episode. Granted, we are a bit pushed for time, but
We're getting there.
I think it was worth it. I got an
Definitely
extra
goes
one.
That's
No,
probably
it was a
'cause I'm
glitch.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Awaken Draconium Armor.
yay.
So now does it have a lot of configuration? Yeah, I can have night vision on all the time. That's pretty awesome. Auto feed, yeah, let's have that on. Hide armor. Nah, I quite like the armor, to be honest.
There.
I don't know about you, I quite like the armor. Flight lock, flight speed. Yeah, this is where it gets crazy. Like, you can put 600% flight speed increase, and like, it is just like bonkers. Like, it is pretty crazy. It's not as crazy as I remember it being, in all honesty, but it's pretty crazy. Like, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, that is so fast. But I wasn't expecting this to take quite so long. I am very glad that we got all the way to the end. And not only we are missing one quest now in the armor, which is a watering can, which makes no sense, but we can't quickly do that because we need fertilizer, which means we need a sewage composter, and for that we need a sewage drain or something. And I don't really want to do that just now. But there's another thing I prepared. I just want to put this down. Someone mentioned this Draconium chest. I think it was Dragonheart 996.
Yes.
All right. Is actually quite interesting, and it's massive. Like, just look at the size of this chest. And I think you can also use it for smelting stuff. It's got a building crafting thing. You can configure like input regions. So like the top side only fills up these slots. The right side only. I can't remember exactly how you do it, but it's pretty sick. That's how you do it. You pick a different size. But yeah, that is a pretty insane block, and something we might actually use in a bit. But what I want just now is this chest that I have prepared. It's all stuff we have, so it's just sapphire, rubies, peridot, ultimate ingots now and stuff. But if you haven't figured out what it's for an upgraded sword. So I will take the top stuff. You can't even fit in your inventory, there is that much stuff. But I think I have all of the things. I didn't grab the dragon heart, but we do have 2 dragon hearts in the system, so that is fine. Detect and submit. That was, all that is missing is a dragon heart, and I did count correctly. Are you impressed?
I am so impressed.
I am impressed. That is like pretty much everything.
Counting is not your
I've
strong
just lost
point.
my sword.
Because you've submitted it.
Oh yeah, I submitted it even though I didn't have everything. That's risky. Like, I don't like that you could submit it even if you don't have all of the stuff. But that is the upgraded sword. What is this? It's like 200 attack damage. No, 300 attack damage, plus 10 reach, plus 20 max health.
This is going to be hilarious when we accidentally hit each other.
Looting L. Like, I don't even know what loot. This is too fast. I'm going to have to change the speed modifier. But before I do that, I'm going to go to the hunting dimension and I'm going to wreck some mobs because I want to see the range and the looting and just this thing's bound to be bonkers, I think. Like, this armor's bonkers, to be honest. Oh, that's too far away. What? There we go. He gets thrown so far. Oh, I didn't get the looting. What? I didn't get like any drops really. I'm just getting skulls.
It's not going straight into the system, is it?
I don't think I've got... No, my magnet card isn't turned on. What? Where is it going? And why am I getting mob skulls then? That is confusing. Are you getting stuff?
I haven't tried killing anything yet.
I see there is loot bags and stuff there. No, I'm confused.
No, not really. In all honesty.
Maybe this sword is broken. Or maybe it's like...
I'm getting a ton of XP.
Yeah, I'm getting a crazy amount of XP. But of course there's a witch there now. What the How am I getting so much XP? That is insane. Like 20 levels at this current level is bonkers.
Yep.
But maybe you just get XP instead of drops. And to be fair, do we need mob drops at this
we
point?
don't really need mob drops.
No, that's probably fine. But I think that is a good place to wrap it up. I think this has been very productive getting all of the armors done. I wasn't actually sure if we would or not. I was hoping we would, but wasn't sure. So this is pretty awesome. But if you like that button, if you like this episode, be sure to hit the like button. And if you still haven't subscribed, be sure to do that. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be back soon.
Bye.
Bye.